For the brilliance, for the brilliance. Millions of heavenly bodies, but none can be seen. When the dawning comes, when the morning comes, millions of heavenly bodies, but none can be seen. For the brilliance.
You never age. You know, it's just like you have a fountain of youth, you know. So, I mean, what is the secret of your longevity?
Sister, I don't even know what to say. I just have to give thanks that God has preserved me, that I can be here with you, you know, and continuing the work. You know, I really don't know. I'm just giving God all the glory.
You know, I think that's it, Marcia. When you got on stage, the people need to hear that with reggae music, you know, because it's been so watered down in the bars, and with it, the message is gone. I really, on the radio, I have been really talking to people about that, and you came on and you said the same thing. I was so happy, you know.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that this is not just entertainment. This is a serious business, and that's the reason why God calls upon the singers and players, because we are the ones who have in our hands how we want to decide how the world is going to, what turn it's going to make, because we are like teachers and preachers, and it's through the medium of the music that we can send the music to the people. And this is why God called upon the singers and players, because we are the ones who can communicate to the four corners of the earth, just like Bob Marley did. Because we see that today Bob's music, everything that he sang about is being manifested in this time today. It's like reading a Bible and seeing things come to pass. And it's a serious thing. We see where the music released Nelson Mandela from prison. Everyone started singing positive song about Nelson's release from prison. And eventually he was released because it's the word, sound, and power. And we see today that as the song is released, the baby can sing the song from beginning to end. If it's bad, they're singing it. If it's good, they'll catch on to whatever you are teaching them. So I think the singers and the players and the DJs and the rappers and everybody should think about what they are doing and contribute in a positive way to teach, educate, and uplift. Because that is what the music is about. And if you're not doing that, you'll just fall by the wayside eventually. Because it's not about yourself. This is a responsibility that you have been given by Almighty God. It's a task. And if you don't consider yourself as someone who is here as a teacher, I mean, we sometimes believe that they should put the music in the schools because the children know the songs as soon as they are released. So that alone should teach us and tell us that this is not something that we should take for granted. We should be careful about our utterance and the message that we are sending to the world because it's going to be on our shoulder. If it is not something to uplift people, it is going to be on our shoulder. If the DJs or the rappers or the singers are not sending or contributing to the world in a positive way through the medium of this music to uplift people, because we know that we can touch souls that no doctor in the universe can do. So I would just like to make everyone aware and, ask the singers and players to open their eyes and recognize who they are, because we don't know the responsibility that we have and know that it's a serious thing, and whatever we feed this generation with and teach them with, the blood is going to be on our shoulder.
That's exactly.
And that's, as I said, that's the reason why God called upon the singers and players of instrument, because we are the ones. The music is something we could sing right now. That is relating to the time we are living in right now. And to utter the right song goes up there manifest. Even if we are gone and the next generation, the music will live on. And that's what
They late. It
sounds
sounds neat.
music.
Doesn't seem like the voice and
Well, don't look at this one. Look at that one.
okay.
This is live. This is like delayed.
I was watching an interview with Lionel Richard singing, and he was saying the same thing, that the new school is the same old school music. Because you have to always go back. Because that is our origination. That's where it was originated. And when I was at studio, I was singing every day like Rockin' About 95 with Wailers and great singers. We didn't think about money. We were so innocent and pure. And it's the same kind of vibes that the music was recorded with.
Could you higher bound records?
Has this longevity. The old school music. Everybody
Yeah.
just went back to the same old school music.
Talking about old school. I remember when we were
Higher Bound Productions.
I was just young
And Ryan.
and I was following you and Bob and everybody around. So it's really beautiful to be there in the beginning with you.
You know what is beautiful? What I witnessed with my sister. I was there with Bob while we were on stage with Bob. Bob Marley and Bob. There's some music there with him. We used to watch Ziggy, Steve, Rowan, and all the little ones, Bob's little ones, come on stage as babies, 3-year-old.
You can hear us talking.
No, they can't.
The phone.
It's not. It's not even on.
which is so positive.
Thank you. One World TV with Marcia Griffith, my mentor.
San Diego, are you ready? Yes. We're having a party tonight, where everything will be alright. Come on, everyone. It's time that we should have some fun. Now we got to live some life before we grow old. Oh, we got to live some life before we grow old. Time is short, so hear me, man. Let's live the life the best we can. Don't try to work yourself away. Remember, there's another day. Now we got to live some life before we grow old. We got to live some life before we grow old. Certain. We're having a party tonight, where everything will be alright. Come on, everyone. It's time that we should have some fun. Now we got to live some life before we grow old. We got to live some life before we grow old. Time is short, so hear me, man. Let's live the life the best we can. Don't try to work yourself away. Remember, there's another day. Now we got to live some life before we grow old. We got to live some life before we grow old. Set it. Use it.
Never give in? I feel like rocking out for a song. Is that okay? Some reggae purists don't like it when I get too heavy. But I'm gonna rock it out anyway. Let's do this. We got one more song. Drum and guitar. Andy on the guitar. 1, 2, 3. Let me hear it one more time. Hey, hey. No way. Hey, hey. You want to let? No way. Strugglers, let me tell you something. Things are getting any better in this world we're living in. Opportunities slim.
Future looks
Grim.
for a long time. I
Can't see it changing. Those clowns are daydreaming. Instead of coming down to earth, they are stargazing. It's a arms race, nuclear waste. Shame and disgrace for the human race. Still, it's a race, the young on the win. So no matter who you are or where you live in, you gotta get up, stand up, try something. And no matter how hard, never give in. Nice and easy. Cedric, we got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes, and these 2 minutes are yours. Makeda. Play something for the Queen. Let me hear from Makeda Dread. Give it up. Watch out, watch out, watch out. That's enough. That's enough. We out of here. Yeah. That's enough. That's enough. We out of here. Yeah.
Bato, Bata.
Pato Banta.
Time is so hard. I'm on a face tribulation. Who feels it knows it. Give me health and strength to Jah. Rhythm up. Time so hard. Land of mercy, whoa. Bring it. Time is so hard. I'm on a face civilization. Who feels it knows it. Give me health and strength, no child. Time is so hard. No food, no day. Time is so hard. I'm an affiliation. Time so hard. Lord, 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 Lord. Time so hard. Yeah! Do you want more?
Me nah run, 'cause me no have no gun. Go on. Me nah run, 'cause me no have no gun. When me say, oh Babylon, no bother lock me up. Hey Babylon, no bother lock me up. I want spliff tail, me an officer, and this is something me nah go to jail for. Me nah run. 'Cause me no have no gun. One, me nah run. 'Cause me no have no gun. One, me know the drum me, we come build me. Me know my basic, we come build me. 'Cause I am a youth intelligently. I don't smoke pusher, I strictly sense it. So no Babylon, all I'm bull me. Me nah run. 'Cause me no have no gun. Jah know me nah run. 'Cause me no have no gun, yes. Say me no have no gun, yes. Hey. To Babylon, no bother lock me up. Hey Babylon, no bother lock me up. Please Babylon, no bother lock me up. I want spliff tail, me have officer, and this is something me nah go to jail for. 'Cause my brethren now make me suffer. To Babylon, hey Babylon, to Babylon. Please Babylon, no bother lock me up. Hey Babylon, no bother lock me up. I want spliff tail, me have officer, and this is something me nah go to jail for. Me nah run, 'cause me no have no gun. Jah know me nah run, 'cause me no have no gun, yes. Hey, me no have no gun, yes. Hey. To Babylon, no bother lock me up. Hey Babylon, no bother lock me up. Please Babylon, no bother lock me up. I want spliff tail, me have officer, and this is something me nah go to jail for. 'Cause my brethren now make me suffer. Hey Babylon, to Babylon. Hey Babylon, to Babylon. To San Diego, my favorite town.
Hey, Dr. general a talk, tell anyone at all. Them never could have want to take a part in the army. On a war in a many elect army. See them a move with the message of coffee. Can't listen who them elect hardly. And them a play for them part in a party. Here say all this start drive body. Beg your pardon a beam, I'm sorry. So lead who them last, we no follow them. Organize and farm in a one again. Tell the tribe in a smoke with them on a den. Bobo hill a talk, walk far to no bother them. Ethiopia the ark of the covenant. Queen Makita the start of the sovereign. Let me see some man's like this right now. And I say I Saya one. All love we living in. Greetings I bring again. All love we living in. Oh Jaja, greetings I bring again. I Saya one. I and I pass through. I Saya one. I pass through. Said I took a break and I love the break. Now we're off the break, looking to make a break at a greater steak. And if those sweet like greater cake, and then it's sharp on a greater make. And then I make a date and I make at a greater pace. Now I use razor blade and great face and pray the main lyrics are penetrate the hesitate to make two. That's will devastate you. Them say devastated. With more thoughts than them ever stated. Keep them waiting like dogs in a state thing. Jail prison system, same thing. Plead the scene with thoughts of escaping. My mind did need to get right. Clarity what we need to get. So I say I want. I and I pass. Greetings I bring again. I say I want. All love we living in. Greetings I bring again. I and I pass through. I say I want. I and I pass through. Yeah. Know what they longing for. Know what they longing for. I say, know what they longing for. I said I've got it, we've got it, yeah. Know what they longing for. Know what they longing for, I say. Know what they longing for, I said I've got it, we've got it.
Everybody give me them hand like this. All of the warrior them when they are. Hands like this. Hands like this. Where the warrior them there? Where is King Selassie I children there? Hands up. Follow me now. Welcome. Why? Welcome the Rasta youths. Come and me say here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not the axis you, and the general issue we no want it. The people them are bad, and them tired of mediocre. Evil that go following San Diego step round it. Leaving from down, for them life no easy road. Even Bantan said it's not an easy road. Sean occupy the motherland, calling on soldiers to turn each other long from creation. He writing on job plan, chronics can't do it alone. So I recruit him, soldiers coming from there and far right to execute. Selassie I works and I be wrapped up far right. Oh well, here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta. Red, green, and gold. It is such a honor prophecies unfold. This discovered on stones and trees and scrolls, and even in the stories that Jesus told. Rasta youth must inhabit the earth. Can't sit down, Jaja send me fi work. Bring the fire in a round, Jaja send me fi purr. But I can't do it alone, no Rasta be true. Souls are coming from there and far. They have execute. Still I see I. Whoa, here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I'm on take it down. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. You're not fi ask is you who. Take it down, same way, same way. Do you love reggae music? I'm gonna ask you again. Do you love reggae music? San Diego, I'm gonna ask you one last time. Do you love reggae music? Now I have a sister and her name is Janine. Do you know about Janine? Same way. She said, Reverence, I hold the king closest to my heart, and every word I sing must honor him with reverence. Now, my life must be set apart. Then I have a brother and his name is Jesse Royal. Do you know Jesse Royal? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, take that now. And him say, Bonaba Baita, hypocritical two-siders. We call them modern day Judas, spreaders of rumors. Bonaba Baita, hypocritical. Then I have a friend, he's called Damien Jr. Marley. And he says, well, in a gunman world, give me this. Any night him clocking at work. Come a rust flat at the toolbox pull. The magazine and the give me this, give me this, give me this. And then he's watching brother go by. And then he's counting while he's straight all that. And if he's in the rifle crossing, that's how we never get. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta. Out, out, out. Oh, welcome. Why, and here comes trouble again. Here comes trouble again. Why, left or right, just so does I come. Left or right, below, below, left or right, and over left or right. Left or right, just so does I come. Left or right, left or right, just so does I come. Left or right.
Thank you, San Diego. Last night we were in Guadalajara, Mexico, and we flew without any rest to reach you here. Thank you guys for giving us the energy. Thank you guys for showing us such great love to be able to be here with you guys and share this wonderful moment. So thank you. Thank you.
Could have been
first moment in my destiny, yeah. What could have been the first trumpet in? Sing a song, my brethren. And what if it could be the first crying in that wilderness was love? I'll defend. Yeah! Alive, I'll defend that job! Alive! But which one of them? Which one of them? Which one of them will lead down? But them are gonna fight. Let Jaja come right in and lead them into the ice stream. Look upon him so far out. Upon him, let's exalt Jah and lift them for sign and go on. Brick them, what they did coming for, oh yeah. Coach you while he's speaking. Yes, I man need you nicely. Oh, I man love you nicely. Yes, I man need you nicely. Oh, I man love you nicely. But the man gone, you see. Oh, love them and they do. Man, look up on the sky, lead them into war. Some of them are colors to say, man, be true. Positive energy, man, be true. Lion of destiny, man, don't be afraid. I've been here before, man, go away and ya go party with him, my soul. Man, about the lights, new, street, born again. I man so alright. I man so alright. Living the sky, oh man, just live. Chano, oh yeah. Come to see what they really do not want them to see. A vision in the night, reach for the blind man, telling the sky man this is low. Live again, they Jah. They say I come from the land of Ethiopia, conqueror, so far, to the great moon in the sky. Why must you treat me like a rotten ice overall? Live again, you know, Jah. I disappear into the discipline like Jah today. But I come today, come, Jah today. I do it right down so and put the peace in my soul. Jah deliver them soul. We try to suffer this road. Jah deliver them soul. Oh, I will suffer this road. See them fall, see them falling with night. You can see the bright star shining. Yeah. San Diego.
cantankerous and dangerous. It's only in the Father, you know I put my trust. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Said all over the world, everyone is in my easy rush. It's not everything good for eat, good for talk. I don't trust no shadows after dark. They will walk and talk, eat and drink with you, pretend as if they are with you, but I won't let no one harm me, and I won't try to harm anyone. For when you think it's peace and safety, it's a sudden destruction. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. How you feel? It's only in the Father, you know I put my trust. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Said all over the world, everyone is in a heated rush. I'm always on the alert because I know that my life is worth. No one will push me around. I'm standing firm and judge the ground. People dying for hunger, and the little children got no mother nor no father, no. Nothing to earn. The more they live is the more they learn. Time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. It's only in the Father, you know I put my trust. The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Said all over the world, everyone is in a heated rush. Take it down low, balance, balance. San Diego.
So many nights we face this rugged life. We crucified those to God's right. My friends and walking men sometimes they do me wrong, but by my faith I keep holding on. Give praise to Rastafari, and all praises unto Jah. Give praise San Diego. Ready for some real reggae music? Come on. The youth today are so confused, they don't know what to do. They fuss and fight for what they think is right. Life for them seems so hard. They don't know where to turn with lessons that they need to learn. Praises unto Jah. Give praise to Rastafari, and all praises unto Jah. San Diego.
How you doing, San Diego? Are you ready to reggae? I can hear you. Special request to all San Diego people coming from Chicago, the Kingston area. Yes, I will tell it to you, sing. Sing, yes, I will tell it to you, sing. You know yet to want me say me did I imitate. You know yet to do me say me start originate. But now I'm 15, me still a nice up the scene. Tell them all the culture, how my real culture be listen to you. This one indicated to you. And this one indicate San Diego. I am the black Cinderella. Me have been born up no sentimelia. Me never have no fairy godmother. Only the blessing from my family, sweet Chanja. I said to you, no matter if you're purple, you're brown or you're blue. Come in on the dance hall, they put on with shoe. You listen, Sister Carol, you're gonna love it for you. But it hear him DJ me have to watch and steer. Him tell me, Sister Carol, don't you have no fear. Daddy bring him and him cannot chat it anyway, so take care. First time you DJ, that was 81. Now lad at 2015. Sister Carol still a nice up the scene. Well, this one indicated to you. This one indicated to you. And this one indicated to you. This one indicated to you. Whoa. San Diego. Long time no see. I love you too. I love you too. Mother culture, the original roots started at Kingston, Jamaica. With enough respect and more responsibility, I've now become mother culture, the official reggae school teacher. San Diego, are you with me? Easy. Me love to get to youth, man, me come to teach them. Me no want your disadvantage, don't abuse them. Me love to get to youth, man, me come to teach them. Me no want you take advantage, don't molest them. I am my mother, the every little youth, a Sister Carola, the mother. When me say mother, me mean originator. Authentic roots, I'm not a perpetrator. Promoter for culture, no instigator. Me they a long time to know me turn. Teacher for who just a come and them a call me the leader. Have the picking of them a some me turn a trendsetter. See down on me reason with my big daughter. Teacher road, don't be careful as straighter. Don't fall like she friends and go wine up the ladder. I hear that around and me. Never. Give me son what that you have in your waist. If for your friends give you that, take it out of me place. The last warning, wipe the smiles from your face. Chop! Look your man, me tired of the disgrace. Yesterday you give your granny heart attack. In your class, yes, you get left back. Follow your friends and you're gonna race track. Education is a most especially when you're black. Me love when you get to some man, me competition. And I don't want your disadvantage. Don't abuse them. Me love when you get to some man, me competition them. Yo! Yo, unto you, this one indicated to San Diego, massive to you, this one indicated to you, and this one indicated to you, you, oh, no. you think, San Diego? I sister.
Give praise to Rastafari, and all praises unto Jah. Give praise to Rastafari, and all praises unto Jah.
How many days, so many nights we face this rugged life. We crucify those who gather by. My friends and I, and walking men, sometimes they do me wrong. But by my faith, I keep holding on.
Give praise to Rastafari, and all praises unto Jah. Give praise to
San Diego,
Rastafari,
ready for some real reggae music?
and all praises
Come on.
unto Jah.
The youth today are so confused, they don't know what to do. They fuss and fight for what they think is right. Life for them
Seems so hard,
they don't know where to turn. With lessons that they need to learn.
give praise to Rastafari, and all praises unto Jah. Give praise to Rastafari, and all praises unto Jah.
San Diego,
This is really something, doing this event at our cultural center,
Right.
and outside and no alcohol. The money goes back into, we wanted to do this because we've been seeing a lot of kids really drunk in reggae music. So
Right.
we wanted to have something that just no alcohol.
Right. That's a serious,
Yeah.
serious stance.
And that was serious because we make a lot of money on alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, I can say some of the European reggae festivals and those things, and at the end of the night, the young people are trashed, man.
I mean, trash.
Yeah,
And so-
stumbling and bumbling around.
You know what I mean? So the medicine, and because it's predicted that that's what's going to happen, and in the scriptures, and I don't mind, that, people, have a beer or whatever,
Sure.
but you're going to go out to get smashed, and that's what everybody's been doing.
Right.
And we're living in the last days.
Sure.
So we're going to have to be very serious of what's going on in the world right now.
Yep.
And if we are just sleep, we won't hear the horns of Gabriel, and they're blowing really loud right now.
Right.
And we got to get on that train.
Yeah, I'm with that. That's why I go on the stage every night. And
WorldBeat Live, and we are here with the Twinkle Brothers. This is incredible. We've been together so many years. I always tell that story, same story, You're a young boy, young man, 1980, And so you know what? Since that time, and they were so rude, the inner circle. I never did inner circle.
Well, I think because we didn't mourning, because they were still mourning you know, the death of Jacob, you know. So they weren't really in any mood to really talk, you know, because really most time interviews, people want to know your intimate thoughts and all that, and you know, one might not know you, and to express certain things. Some people really do, you know, in just one interview, they don't know you, they push the mic in your face, and you tell them your life story just like that. So at that time, they weren't really want to talk, and I say, yeah, I want to talk, you know, because I have a group called the Twinkle Brothers, and we'll be going to England on tour, and that's what I told you, you know. So I say, yeah, I want to interview. Yeah, my name is Norman Grant. We have a group there, Twinkle Brothers, you know. And that's how it went from there, you know. And then I saw you in Jamaica, the Sun Splash. Just
You were there at this hotel.
Yeah.
And, you know, young, there you were. I don't know how you knew I was coming on that bus.
No, well, it just happened that we were in Montego Bay at the time, and everything was happening, you know, because it's the Sun Splash, and you guys were leaving your hotel, going maybe to the venue. I don't remember, but I remember I saw you. So it was still good. I saw you in America, and I saw you in Jamaica. So that thing, that link now, you know, that connection. And then from then, you know, we've been working, you know. And lots of show we work with you in San Diego, and they always been good, you know.
Well, you know, we
go through rough times and, you know.
Yeah, we
good and bad.
Good and bad, we're still together. You know that. You know what? That's what I like about Africans and Jamaicans.
It's like a marriage. It's like,
It-
you know,
yeah.
you have good days, you have bad days.
You know,
but,
you just
know,
keep
we
loving
don't
each other.
work out our thing and, you know.
You just keep loving. I love that
30
about
years,
Africans
30
and
years
Jamaicans.
now, we still-
We could be
we
so
still
mad at
together,
each
yeah.
other, and we'll stay together.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the work must go on, you know, that's what it's
You see,
all
we have to
about.
strengthen one another.
And even as a promoter, as you know, you alone can't do everything. As artists also, we need people around us to do, you know, some of the work. Because as you know, when it comes to showtime, you're all worked up. Everyone is all worked up. And little simple things people forget. And it's very important. So some people might lose their top from little things. But if you can deal with little things, the big things usually, you know, solve itself, you know. So as I say, we give thanks that we come, and when we come to America, there's always a space here in San Diego for us to work.
Protege, welcome to, again, you're coming into our center, WorldBeat Cultural Center, and you know, you last year, tribute to the legend. I had to make it up to you.
Ah, yes.
For that turning stage.
Yeah.
Give you an hour.
I looked back and I saw my band was moving. It was funny. But I'm so happy to be here again. So happy to be a part of this energy. You know, I was outside performing, looking up in the skies, seeing planes land. And it was a great feeling to be a part of this energy, because it's more than just music here. You know, it's very, you feel like a very like your home type of vibe, and we appreciate it.
Well, we definitely appreciate you. You know, this whole reggae revival. You know, because you know I've been with everyone. You know, Billy Mystic is a really good friend of mine. So remember, we were young with the Mystic Revealers, and you know, see that you're carrying this message on. You know, we're elders now.
Well, I mean, big up to Billy Mystic too, because I was just telling my new friends that he had a major role to play in what you see manifesting out of Jamaica right now. His Jamnesia spot was a place that nurtured talent like myself, Janine, Kabaka, Chronix, Raging Fire. So many of us got to really play music there every Saturday and every other Saturday and hold a vibe. So big up to Billy.
Yes, and to build a center for the youth. I mean, look, it's extension of Billy out there in the world. Chronix, yourself. So where do you see, you know, your music going and, you know, in life? What's the mission?
Well, in life, people always ask me, you know, they say, music is your life, and I'm like, no, my life is my life, and music is music, you know. And the main thing is always for me is like a personal mission, because I feel the more I can evolve, the more I can find out about myself, is the more useful I can be to others. You know what I mean? So, like for me right now, it's about mastering my craft, because I feel if you master your craft, like there's certain life lessons you learn out of the act of mastering your craft, and just trying to make sure I can be the best person I can be, and the music after that is just an expression, which I have no problem just expressing, you know, once there's stuff to express.
WorldBeat Live, and we're right here at the WorldBeat Cultural Center, and we just did a great reggae legend and Bob Marley Day here at our Cultural Center in San Diego. But you know, we've been looking at this youth for a long time. Even though I produced everybody in reggae music, it's an honor to produce a youth that is just mashing it up all across the nation. And everyone knows who he is. Black, white, red, and yellow. Chronics, welcome.
Respect every time, you know, to all of the cultural people of this planet, you know, and throughout the universe. We give thanks and praise for the invitation, for the reception, for the love, everything, you know, 100% respect.
I don't think that you're on your tour you're going to see a place like this, you know.
I would
you know.
love if everywhere I perform is like this, to tell you the truth, you know. I would love if everywhere that we perform is like this. I love the place. I love to be around music, you know, and Africa, and culture, roots, you know, and that's the feeling I get just walking in this building, you know. Like art is based. Art reflects the personality of the land and the people, and art is literally the identity of people. And a lot of our art, as the original and indigenous people of this planet, a lot of our art have been distorted and destroyed over the years. A lot of wide noses were made straight, you know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of dark skins were made light, you know what I mean? A lot of long hair was cut short in the art, and then the future generation came and accepted that as history, you know what I mean? So we're glad to see the preservation of it, you know what I mean? Like, whether you're white, Caucasian, black, brown, purple, I don't think it is within anybody's right and responsibility to go and format anybody's culture. You know, so we give thanks to the ones who protect, you know, like the guardians of the art, you know. We give thanks every time.
You know, Marcus Garvey would be so proud of you, because you can feel the ancestors in your music, and it is preserved. You know, the message in your DNA from your ancestors, you know. I can feel Ancestor Garvey, Nanny, Kojo, Tacky, you know, Sam Sharp even, you know. All the Maroon Society, you carrying the message on, and that's what it's about, you know.
My father is a Maroon descendant, you know. 'Cause my father, his hand middle is black, and his fingernails are black. So I got, like, mine aren't as black as his, but there's black stripes in it, you know. But all of us have maroon in us. All of us that is here. We have Africa in us. We have black, we have white. I think that is the beauty of humanity as it is now, you know?
I think so.
Yeah. Because guess what? Nobody can be separated. You know what I mean? Because there's a little of everybody in everybody. So, you know, that's the beauty of humanity as it is now, you know? As you see, we are here with Keznamdi, Kelisa, Kwame, you know? And when you look around, not just within us, but these are people who lived in Africa, you know what I mean? Tanzania, youths will travel across the earth. And the beauty is that we as young because we are still children.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We get the opportunity from a young age to experience the planet. So we did not really find ourselves stuck in a situation where it's just about us and our personal struggles, but we got to experience different struggles that is happening across the planet, where white people struggling the same struggle, the same racial struggle, because I mean a lot of those Jews, you know what I mean, from the Holocaust, you know what I mean, we would call them white people, but them have them struggle for years. You know what I mean, when I travel to Europe, I see white people who going through the same cultural struggles as me. When I travel to Australia, I meet the Aboriginal people. When I travel to New Zealand, you meet the Maori people. You know what I mean? Go same struggle, you know? So I find that the powers that supports these struggles is not one that is wary of class, color, and creed. Oppression is not limited to any one class and them thing. Is a universal thing. So in our fighting of oppression, we should never, even when it is directed to a specific class or a specific racial group, we must never ever perceive racism and all of these struggles that humanity went through. We should never ever see it as a racial thing like within that is unique to one people, because I think that people across the world facing, you know. And we give thanks though for the good side of it, that there are a lot of youths who see this, know this, understand this, and is making steps towards healing the world, you know what I mean, our beautiful wounded planet. You know, a lot of youths making steps towards fixing that. We give thanks for that. And just by showing love is the biggest way to fix that, you know. Yeah.
That's it, love and compassion.
We can sit down and work. Someone come hug me up. You need my loving, come tell me so. You see me pass, you just smile to me. Just people like them don't be cause I'm a very intelligent man. We can sit down and work things out. I'm in the mood for love. Come on! And I'm feeling good in my neighborhood. Please don't be shy, cause you don't have to cry, always sing. It's my command, yes. Here's not what they say. Now what you wanna do, I'll be your man. Now and forever, yeah, 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 yeah. If you love me, come hug me up. If you need my loving, come tell me so. Come on! If you see me party, just call to me. Just be polite and don't be shy, cause I'm a very intelligent man. We can sit down and work it out. I'm in the mood. I'm feeling good. Come on! Please don't be shy, cause you don't have to cry, always sing. It's my command, yes. Here's not what they say. Now what you wanna do, I be your man. Now and forever, yeah, 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 yeah. If you love me, woman, come hug me up. If you need my loving, come tell me so. You see me passing, just call to me. Just be polite and don't be shy.
down and work it out.
Hit me with music. Rubber duck. Roots rock. Reggae music. Mr. Clinton Rofer. How you feeling, Marcel? How you feeling over here? How you feeling? How you feeling right here? How you feeling? All the people over here, how you feeling? If you love reggae music, let's hear you say yes, Rasta. Jojo, hey, 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 hey. A man is still a man. Without him, wear jacket and tie or walk barefoot. The only difference is whether him good or evil. Hey, hey, a man is still a man. Whether him rich or poor, black or white, sure, yeah. The only difference is whether him good. Take it to the bridge. How?
Never my class creed or
only difference is whether I am good or evil. A man is still a man. Man is still a man. Man is still a man. Hey, man is still a man. Man is still a man. Difference is whether I am good or evil.
Como que bailando. Bueno, quiero ver cómo sube ese humo aquí en el Sports Arena. Sube el humo en un hilo ondulado y yo al helado pienso en futuro y sube el humo como que bailando y yo ideando vuelvo y fumo y pienso en futuro, el que casi se me escapa, uno acá planificando y el momento se le pasa, nada espera si te atrasas, más dicen que en las dimensiones de nuestro ser hay muchos detalles por conocer, voces del tiempo por reconocer, solo hay que ceder cuando suelte el hilo que te amarra de la piel.
las ansias, nada a mí me quita esa esperanza, aunque tarde tanto todo en llegar. El niño que llevo adentro nunca calla y me invita siempre a evitar de lo que sueña. Una visión intacta, una perspectiva astral del alma. Todo viaje empieza hoy, ya me leí el ayer, nos vemos mañana. Sube el humo del margen de mis labios y rompe el horario, ya no hay segundos. Y sube el humo personificando mi sueño y mi canto como uno, y pienso en futuro. Pero es algo más profundo. Momentos de ocio en el templo del gusto, palpando mundo, creando juntos. Sube el humo, trazando el rumbo a seguir, y ahora nos toca subir. Venimos a repartir.
A rock, and he call all the animals to rock. Things last year. Yeah, Rastafari. This foundation is in the only mountain of Zion that can't be removed and abided forever. Standing why, yeah. Dreadlocks are king of the jungle, calling all the animals to rock. Come and say, chain boy, the monkey just a rock. Whoa, hi. Say me no lock, me no fool, me no mag like you. Hip and tape, me no hip and do. You must see a chum, me no walk, living up to Janja. Alright, come get your shakalak rock. Whoa, 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 come get your shakalak rock. Hey, whoa, say boom, shakalak, come make me rock. Say boom, shakalak, come make me rock. Come to the shakalak rock. Whoa, 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 come to the shakalak rock. Hey, whoa, now sniff no coke, now take no crack. Now flat me head, me nah go away no frack. I just a shakalak rock. Whoa, 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 come to the shakalak rock. Hey, say up to Tarzan in the jungle, just a rock. Tarzan in the jungle, just a rock.
and he call all the animals to rock. And me say, J boy, the monkey just a rock. Whoa, whoa, to the shakalaka rock. Whoa, 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 come to the shakalaka rock. Give me the mix. Say me no long, no fool, no mark like you. Keep on table, no keep on you. You must see a show me a bump, depend up to Jaja roll. Alright, and ho. Stick it in walk, and now they are in the walk. Starting it in walk, and now they are in the walk. Stick it in walk, and now they are in the walk. Starting it in walk, and now they are in the walk. Say world of Rasta music on ya, aye. San Diego, me thirsty, give me water, aye. Standing in my high boy. World of Rasta music on ya, aye. San Diego, me thirsty, give me water, aye. So just be nice and hold your space. I won't entertain no more disgrace. Oh. Out in the street, they call it
If Africa no free, black man can't free. I say if Africa no free, black man can't free. Oh, 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 oh. Black man, it's time to know your history. That is Africa you come from, and a day you have to forward to help them black brothers fighting for black liberation. Down in Angola, down in Zimbabwe. Make me chant. Why, yo, yo, why, yo, 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 Vice alone. Why, yo, 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 why, yo, 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 why, yo, 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 why, yo, yo, yo. Can move mountains.
mama sa makosa. Oh mama boom, mama sa makosa. Mama boom, mama sa makosa. Oh mama boom, mama sa makosa. Mama boom, mama sa makosa. Oh mama boom, mama sa makosa.
WorldBeat Live with my brother and family member, Freddie McGregor. Welcome on the 30th.
It's 30.
30.
Wow, it's a long time. Yes, greetings, welcome. My pleasure.
I remember when I first met you with, he had Tough Gong Record, Tony G.
Yes.
That was your manager.
That was some time ago. Yeah, Tony was the first person who really took us out there.
Young Freddie,
yeah.
and young Makeda.
I remember that, yes.
You know, we would follow you. We was all love. We loved all the girls. We in love with. Freddie couldn't do no wrong.
Yeah, we still do. It's amazing that we still do. You know, we still keep the vibe on. We still do what we do best. And I can see Sister Cynthia and all the kids that grew up there listening to the music. You know, who become mom and pop today. So it's been a tradition, but it's a wonderful one.
You know, that's why we wanted to have you back here, you know, on the 30th, because, you know, you're a legend. You are a living legend. You are still here, you know, and you will continue to be here.
Oh, yes.
You know.
Is it how you walk or is it how you talk? Is it how you smile that makes me come? I wanna know what it is about you. Every little thing that I've been searching for, girl, I see it in you. You're my dream come true. And every little day, every little way, every single night I pray that you'll be there for me. Cause I'll be there for you. Oh, well now, is it how you walk or is it how you talk? Is it how you smile that makes me come alive? I wanna know what it is about you. Can we go for a walk and have a little talk so I can get to know you? Got a lot of things to show you. Please understand that I'm only a man and my hurt's getting stronger. Don't keep me waiting much longer. I wanna get to know you better. Oh, yeah. Slow it down so I can say what I wanna say. Oh, oh, Lord, I wish myself. Oh, San Diego. See everybody just a run comfy ticket, but still I say I don't have it already. Them man not time for you get steady, cause everybody don't know Jaja Martin. Africa, boy, yeah, here I come again. Africa, boy, yeah, here I come. Oh, say Ethiopia lend its best of all, repatriate back we take it all. Another land up there for each and every one. Work hard and put up in the God. Africa, yeah, now here I come. Ribbon did that, yeah. Africa, oh, gotcha. So here I come. So here is how we gonna take it. We make a tracks up to North Africa, then we forward to South Africa. We make a move over West Africa, and then we end up in Ethiopia. Africa, yeah, here I come. Ribbon did that, yeah. Africa, oh my God, here I come. Mix them down, so when we go there, we now run the bridge. I don't know say we are big big. When we go there, we now run the bridge. I don't know say we are big.
Well, as a kid, we really prayed that I would become a great artist, and so I prayed for it, and I got it. So I just have to do what I have to do, which is deliver the message. We're just in London. We actually flew from London to here last night, and we're here tonight. And the tradition just goes on, and then God created us to do this work, and we have to do it. So here we are again, 30 years after.
30 years, man. Anything to tell the youth out there? I talked to a young artist from Jamaica, Octane, and he felt that the elder artists really abandoned the young artists and they criticized them and got selfish, and just thought about themselves. What do you think about that?
I would think that it would be the other way around. Because I hear that complaint from a lot of my peers, that the younger artists doesn't really link, and I would have to admit that too. Octane is an artist that I have great respect for, and I admire him, and I tell him that all the time. To every opportunity I use it to tell him, because I see him as one of the positive young artists coming through. So I try to let him know that for sure. But for the most part, what I think it is you say the DJ world or that genre of music, these kids, they grew up in a different time from our time. I don't think they experience half the things we have experienced. And so it is good for those of us and those of us children who listen to us, because they are the ones who really become wise, use wisdom, and they come through. But for the most part, Satan has really captured a great portion of our young kids from that past generation into today's generation. And so we have to be very careful how we try to win them back. Life is the greatest thing, because I am experiencing something now. I look around me and I see a lot of my peers have done the work and it's gone to rest. And I'm saying to myself, wow, how many of us are left? I keep counting, But to me, God gives us life, and I think we can live if we take care of self. So the onus is on us to take care of that self and live until he's ready. As my mom is 85 and she's strong, well, she's running about doing everything. So I think we can do, just do what we come here to do. Just live good, live love, eat well, rest well, and do all the natural things that we're supposed to do. And we'll be good.
And we're here.
Of course.
For a while, and like you said, a good diet and, doing good things to help the planet.
You can testify to that. Look at you.
Oh, thank you, Freddie. Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
So, Freddie, thank you for being on the 30th. I couldn't do it without you.
I'm excited too. I'm excited about being here this year. When I was asked, we just readily say yes, because we don't perform a lot in California these days compared to how we used to do it back then. But then, like we say, everything changes, and we have to take them in strides. But it was really good that I was able to do this festival this year. Really nice. And I must commend the promoters and the organizers and everyone who make this really happen. Great festival.
Well, thank you, Freddie.
It's
nice to see the youth, the youth that saw you, never have seen you before.
Yes.
So that was just wonderful. It's a big blessing. Freddie McGregor on WorldBeat Live.
Bless you. Yeah, massive greetings. This is yours, Freddie McGregor, and you're watching WorldBeat Live with Makeda Dread.
You're going to have to tell me how my Espanol sound, right? If it sound all right. All right, Dalton. All right, give me some love with it. Come on. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, muy chévere. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. One more time with that chorus, y'all. Guantanamera, hola, amiga, Guajira, Guantanamera. Oh, 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 yeah. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Thank you. That was for you. All right. Now we'll keep it moving. Yes, I know you're evil. Mr. Babylon. Goes out to all the ganja man in the house tonight. You're Bobby Babylon. Wrong one. Bobby Babylon. Wrong one. Bobby Babylon. Wrong one. You're Bobby Babylon. You brought us down here in captivity. Whip us with your brutality. Turn your back on humanity. You got no love and no liberty. What you say? You're Bobby Babylon. You're wrong man. You shouldn't trouble Jaja plan. You shouldn't touch a Rasta man. You took away our father's gold, robbed them of their sevenfold. Now we are locked behind the door, not knowing what day we will know the score. Bobby, 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 you're wrong man. You shouldn't trouble Jaja plan. Shouldn't touch a Rasta man. Don't touch a Naya man. Oh Lord. Yes, I know your evil plan, Mr. Babylon. Yes, I know your evil plan, Mr. Babylon. Oh, yes, I know your evil plan, Mr. Babylon, Mr. Babylon, Mr. Babylon. This is how we do the rubber dub Babylon. You ready? So we are
It gives me a great delight to present one of the up-and-coming artists in Jamaica today, Ayakling. Welcome to WorldBeat Live.
Blessed love, give thanks to that.
Where do you see Jamaican music going right now? You know, it's 30 years for us, and we've seen everybody. And your youth coming up now, where do you see it going? You know, with the dance hall, it got in a little bit of trouble, but it seems like youth like you with conscious lyrics are reviving the reggae music.
Well, for certain people perspective, it may be different, for the elder musician, you know what I mean? They might say the younger generation, them, destroying the music and them not building any live rhythms and etc. But you have to understand, say, the younger the youth them and the more the next generation, the next generation, I got blame. The first generation I got blame the next generation, you know. But you have to understand that the things get more easier, modernized, more. You have more computer. You have different people with different minds how them think. You know what I mean? So this is the way the youth them choose to enhance the music, and you know, I can just sit back and just know say, alright, I want to sing pan real one drop rhythm when the real one drop rhythm now create as much. You know what I mean? I have things in me what I want to express. So I have to just go and sing on these rhythm until the real one drop come around so I can represent on that. But you know, it's a plus, it's a give and take situation, a disadvantage and an advantage situation. You know what I mean? But from my perspective, I don't think the youths them today, you know, get any real love from the elders them in the business. You know what I mean? Them always are ridicule or all have something bad for say. You know, nobody no communicate, nobody no come together, you know what I mean, and make it one for the music. Yeah, so that's basically that are the only problem. If everybody come together like the hip hop, the R&B, the rock, you know, the country and western, if everybody come together like that in Jamaica, you know, the music would have better, because Jamaica the only country where create and put out 4, 5, 6 different rhythm every day. You know, in the world, only one place in the world that happen, and it's Jamaica. You have raw talent, so nobody the youth them develop, come through the right channel, etc. You know, people just take it for themselves and just, you know, as a man have a aim and vision like, yeah man, I want to contribute back to music, but after him start gain from the music, him just become selfish. You know, so him just take from the well and the well run dry, etc. So me have a different concept. I want to contribute back to the music still.
Yo, them wicked here. Sell out the gets a youth say dada. So I with them. Stop vampire with the peg. Yo, on the pagan, sing about it, feel red. Eden said judgment. Yo, I them wicked here. Sell out the gets a youth say dada. So I with them. Stop vampire with the peg. Yo, on the pagan, sing about it, feel red. Eden said judgment. Yo, I them wicked here. Give the youths them coke for snot and gun for walk. Then them talk about the youths them anti that. But how the youths strive when a gun them start, them not care. Sunday, you see Charlie roll the thunder, when the lightning flash, give me wisdom so I hit me smart brother. And I got tell you clear, we burn back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, them wicked here. Sell out the ghetto youth said that. So I with them. Stop vampire with a peg. Yo, on the pagan, sing about it, sweet red. Eden said judgment. Yo, I them wicked here. Sell out the ghetto youth said that. So I with them. Stop vampire with a peg. Yo, on the pagan. Back a feeling by the lines. Let me lose my friends. But I have one like a reverence. I not lose silence. Back a feeling by the lines. Let me lose my friends. You me brother them, my sister them. Me tell them bloodsheding. Ain't no fuck killer want go heaven. Spread no love amongst them virgins. Tell me where it's heading. Bloodsheding. Ain't no fuck killer want go heaven. Spread no love, I no love. Me tell them say I is the friends that kill friends. We share out a one plate and chat choosing friends. Me know before we boss and now I boss I no need than you. Rather worse I no need than you ends. Yeah, watch your friends when you smoke with having shit and tell yourself. Them see one we take you where. Them claims say them wait say them no wait say them we make you do. So be careful how you spray your pain. Bloodshedings. Balance. When I talk to my people, them don't stop it. All who can defend themselves go pam 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 pam. Over here, sir. Go so pam 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 pam. I keep the fire burning, see. Hotter than before. All who can defend say we. Ain't none of them no frightened, all them muff and them a puff and them a go on like so them no frightened, when them come around, them hear me over. Ain't none of them no frightened,
now. All them mouth and them a puff and them a go on like so them no frightened way. None of them no frightened way. Whoa, me tell them clear. I no afraid that them guns. But you are the butt and them lugging tongues. Them say I'm dead the next month. The same gunner with them eye pop them skin. You on the back of full. Got the shield and got the spear and that shark hide me. Yo, so we never fail. Round the corner I pay got select on they want take me life. But a shark cut me clear. At this them a plot and I prepare. Want see me disappear. But your seeds have been buried. And this will tell the pagans. Whoa, 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 hey, none of them not frightened. Sits up.
And I have a cultural center. I have two cultural centers. One in Mexico and one in the park, Balboa Park. And that's what we need in Jamaica. When I went there and I saw the kids, I was over by Firewater, St. Anne's, and I asked them their vision. And like the youth in Jamaica, when somebody asks them what they want to be, nobody asked them that. So we have to make that happen. And I want to see a cultural center like I have here in Jamaica. And Jamaica has given me so much, so I got to give back. And I want to see a cultural center so kids can learn music and so they can have dreams and dream like other kids, you know. So it's not easy for Jamaica. So everybody has to give back and not be selfish, you know. And thank you so much. Do you have any other words to say to the youth them there?
Well, life on a whole, you know, you don't know you have to glorify life, because without life nothing is possible. Can't leave out the Almighty in nothing where you do. You have to put Him first. And the next thing too, the youth them all inspired to do music. Just do it from your heart. You know, always have room to expand and to grow. You know, always have an open mind for criticism and all of them things there. And respect the elders them who pave the business for us. You know, and try have a different perspective. More than for just come for just alright. I just want boss because I want a car, I want a house, I want a couple girl, that's it. You know, you have to look beyond popularity and fame if you want to contribute back to the music. You know, so if you want to do a music, you have to just take it. Butcher says it's not an easy road, you have to just know say it's a serious thing, like a mason with a lay blocks and a man with a run taxi. I'm 95 that, so you have to take it as a 95, and where you're gaining from, you have to contribute back to it so it can maintain. You can maintain it. You know what I mean? So that's basically that.
You know, son, I really think you're totally right. You know, and that's what's wrong. You know, as an elder, I want to tell you, and you know what? I'm going to work with you so we can put a youth center in Jamaica. Give thanks. This is WorldBeat Live. I'm Makeda Dread, and with one of the brightest youth in reggae music today, Octane. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
For a season, got on them. This is Octane presenting, and you're watching WorldBeat Live with Mama, the Queen of the Earth. Aiming a Makeda Dread, keep the fire blazing. Born pagan, sick. Anybody now watch Makeda Dread? Sick. It's Octane presenting, man. Enough man, I don't want to teach you them friend life, Enough they got press up on cold concrete, I spend nights. I tell you study a friend them, cause they must study you. Even the captain will claim so she in love with you. Study a friend them, cause they must study you. Please just study them. I study a friend them, cause they must study you. Even the girl will claim so she in love with you. Study a friend them, cause they must study you. San Diego, please just. Them want blood over your outfit, they don't win a notice. Prime time on outset, show a cat a seaman and a blow kiss them. One arm and all brick, deep in a them fortunes. Then watch you now, I don't wanna see you cry. Pray only me, it's the prayer about the fire. Who want hear the box, the boat, the plan, the shoe you want to open eyes. No matter feel like them, I beg you study a friend them, cause they must study you. Even the girl will claim say she in. Study a friend them, they must study you. Balance it. I have to study a friend them, because you will sell marijuana. And them call Babylon for come lock you up. All who love marijuana and burn Babylon go pam 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 pam. Family love marijuana go pam 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 pam. Me no hear you now. For you love weed, so weed. Yeah, let me tell you about the best and worst. When me bring panic corner, yeah. Say we wrap it in a 20, 50 or 100 bucks, sell it on, yeah, yeah. Me got go on like me do to the thing, yeah. Me got go on like me foot to the thing. Virgin when me live in California, we pro roll it up and give me up, we perfect, perfect. Heads up just and float up. One catch a breath but me can't catch it. From me chest plate just a choke up. Perfect, so me puff it again. Me say pass him, say no, we got puff it again. Me say youth where you get it. Then watch I know, from the first time me pass it round. Every single day me get shark it down. We have got Dixon at the middle of the night and tell him fi go help me go. No, not even me cat me no love like the shark it down, yeah. We make a link down a mark it ground. Tell Kiki if he walk with me want blaze cause me want hear me heart it pound, yeah. Me go down sound a buy a clocks.
Thank you for watching another WorldBeat Live. For more info, go to worldbeatcenter.org. That's worldbeatcenter.org or call 619-230-1190. That's 619-230-1190. WorldBeat, healing the world through music, art, dance, and culture.
OneWorldRadioTV.com. Inside WorldBeat Live, right here, Bob Marley Day 2002, backstage with one of the roots masters of, I think, of the world. I mean, this brother, Linville Thompson, have produced all the stars, all the roots masters, from Eka Mouse to Dennis Brown, Freddie McGregor. I mean, Barrington Levy, because you can hear that's like Johnny Clark. I mean, all of them he's been with, and he's produced, and he's starting his own studio, which in collaboration with WorldBeat Center. I'll let him tell you all about it. Here he is on OneWorldRadioTV.com. Just brought down the house at the stadium. We never seen anything like that at the stadium. Never. I mean, so early in the day, it was packed because we know they wanted to see Linville. Linville, why did you do that to San Diego?
Well, first I must give thanks unto Jah the Almighty. As I lift up my head to the hills, I give him thanks and praise for each and every day. And bless each and every one. Yeah.
Linville, you produced all these other stars. I mean, Barrington, The Sound, Eka Mouse's two albums. You know, I seen your name on them, and ever since you haven't been producing Eka Mouse's albums, they've changed.
Well, right now I'm the founder for mostly all of those artists, veteran artists right now. Like I hit Freddie McGregor with a song named Big Ship on the Thompson Sound label. That's the biggest song for Freddie up to now, right now. Right? I produce Eka Mouse, Dennis Brown. I produce George Nooks. I produce Barrington Levy. I produce myself. I produce Ore Sandy. I produce Johnny Clark. I produce Viceroy's, Wailing Soul. Name it, I can tell you. The Meditations. I have tracks what don't release yet. I have brand new tracks with Yami Bolo. I got tracks with Eddie Fitzroy. I got tracks with Viceroy what don't release. I got tracks with myself what don't release. I got many of tracks what doesn't release as yet. I can't remember all of them right now, and I'm still working. Right now we are planning to do something with Makeda and our company right now in Jamaica.
That's going to be great working with the children of Jamaica, because giving something back to Jamaica, we're real happy to do that. And, you know, I really admire you because you put it back in the community. You work with the community. You said there's so many youth out there, so many young stars out there, and you're working with them. And another thing, you have those old rhythms. And it seems California kids and everybody, the kids want the roots.
Well, I got thousands of rhythm what never released before. Cause that time I have so many songs. We couldn't get to release everything. Green Sleeve Record in London. We are one of the first producers who make them with all those material they have, make them so big. They treat me good. 'Cause I still receive my royalties from over 20 years now. I still get in royalties same way. Those songs never stop sing, never stop sell, and it will never stop. It's original root songs. I have thousands of rhythm tracks right now to use. Right now, never can finish. Never.
That's incredible. And the roots, we must preserve those. Because it gets to the heartbeat. It's not like the drum machines at some of the other producers are using.
No, our tracks is a live roots radic sound. Sly and Robbie, Roots Radics, all those great musicians. Those are the ones who play those tracks for us in those early 70s, 80s. So we have thousands of those tracks right now to be in release and Vice Artisan right now.
If you're a singer like Freddie McGregor, they approach you to, produce their album and put the rhythms together. Is that how it works?
Yes, they all try to link me up now. Also, some of these new artists trying to work with me. But you see, I'm trying to get the culture's artist, culture. That's what coming from your heart. Not something you just make up just like that. Something comes straight from your heart. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Because you're a Rasta man and you never compromise.
Well, we're just doing with something truth and right. You know what I mean? Something positive all the way. You know what I mean? Because when you deal with roots, something positive like Bob Marley say, roots music. See? It never stop. Great music. You know what I mean? Powerful music.
It's not like the gimmick music that is here one day and then it's gone and there's a new gimmick or a new sensation.
No, well, I'm been in the business for over 20 years. And right now, it look like I'm just starting right now. Yes, got the business come right back around, right in my hand. I'm pressing all those roots music over right now. I got demand to press them all over. From all the world, Italy, France, Germany, California, San Diego, all over. I'm distributing by myself. Right now, some people approaching me outside now, want to get contact with me. They want music to buy. Right now. In San Diego. Right now. They're hearing about me, but they can't get to contact me. You know what I mean? So it's a very big market. Right now, people's out there giving me number to contact them. They want to buy the roots music. They don't want me to do nothing but just to sell them the roots music. It's a different market. Enough people don't know I do that business right now.
In Japan, I know they're into you over in Japan with the roots music, Linville, where do you see Linville in the next 5 years?
Well, right now, I see myself making roots music, right? Having a studio in Kingston, Jamaica. I'm supplying San Diego with the roots music. I see it, and it's right there, no problem.
Anything to tell the youth out there?
Well, right now, tell the youth them to just praise Jah and give thanks and praise, and do the right thing. And just peace and love, Linval Thompson at the control. Relaying true light. Whoa, yo, yo, yo.
Linville Thompson, just, hey, you should have been there, but in case you didn't make it, here he is. OneWorldRadioTV.com.
Love and hate can never be friends. Oh no, oh no. Here I come with love and not hating. So the goodness and mercies of our life, all the days of my life. Yeah, we know what, no mystery with no evil making. For this other day, you'll be wicked by the band say, leave up good city. Working, I leave up rest children. Yeah, my head is anointed.
oh my. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Yet me no fire, no peace to be, no evil man. For this of the day, you be breathed by the fantasy. A leaf of blue steel gem. A world, a leaf of master steel. A world, leave it up, a world. A world, leave it up, a world. Time I do, time of day. Oh, whoa, 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 hold on. I really, really feel it. Hold on. Oh, whoa, whoa, my head is anointed. In my cup running over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Give me no one, no peace to be with, no evil man. For think of the day you give me by the fantasy. A river could still take a way. A river right still take a way. Leave it up, a word. A word.
Just look into the book of life and you will see that there's a land far, far away. That there's a land far, far away. The King of Kings, the Lord Jah, Rastafari and his anointed say, sit upon the throne. Oh, come let us break their band asunder. Just look into the cause for us. You will see. What do you see up in ice rains and love? The song. The Lord God Jah, Rastafari has got them in his region. Yet have I spake to them and I wrought and I saw displeasure. Yet have I set I sons upon the holy mounts of Zion. Yet have I declared the creed. Thou art said unto I and I, thou art I son, this day have I begotten thee. So ask when I shall give thee the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession, while the Eden for thine inheritance, Selah. So blessed are they and them that put their trust in the true and living God, Jah Rastafari.
Jaja see them a come, aye. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, watch them. But I and I a conqueror. They're coming to accuse I for things I know not about. They're coming to lock I down. Tell I that them suspect I yeah. Jaja see them a come, aye. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, watch them. But I and I a conqueror, yes. Oh God of my salvation, for the mouth of the wicked, and the seat will ease upon I. Hey, Jaja see them a come, hey. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see, watch this. But I and I a conqueror, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. My good friend William Gordon and Bob Marley was there. Messiah Garvey, and they gave him away for it. 1 pound of rice, 50 of red peas, 100 nut and a piece of raw meat. Jaja see them a come, aye. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, rock and come. But I and I a conqueror, yes. We read of scribes and Pharisees who sit in Moses' seat, who are partial in the words of Jah, but their works are not complete. So look, Jaja see them a come, hey. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, rock with me. But I and I a conqueror. I'm not afraid. I'm a conqueror. For the terror by night, nor for the pestilence that waited at noon. They took your Jaja children, me God. Jaja see them a come, I am. But I and I a conqueror. Jaja see them a come, boy. But I and I a conqueror. How you doing? Weeping and waiting. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. What a fire now, a fire, fire, fire. Burn it, burn it. I love you, I love you. San Diego, here we come again, here we come again, here we come again, San Diego children. Too long in our little ghetto, wrong's been going on, let's protest. Children of Israel who really love rights. Or just sit I and I as a watchman around Babylonian wall. Rasta sing, oh, children of Israel. And I should never hold no peace while we are penalized day or night. You should have bust down Babylon walls. We bury the way, we bury the way for your people. Fight down the war and the crime. Fight down the war and the crime. Fight down war and the crime. And the deal of righteousness. Yes, Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Preserve our people. Jah Rastafari. Crown him now, Jah Rastafari. We love Jah Rastafari. preserve all. Hey! Are you feeling irate? Irate, 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 irate. Just a day and as I watch man around Babylonian wall, Rasta sing, oh yes, children of Israel. I should never hold no peace while wrong is going on day or night. We should have bust down the Babylon walls, prepare the way, prepare the way for your people. Fight down war and pride, fight down war and fight down war and pride, and until the righteousness. Oh yes, Jah Rastafari, Jah Rastafari, Jah Rastafari, preserve all. Quality now care. Jah Rastafari. Everybody wanna sing Jah Rastafari. San Diego, San Diego, we love you.
Rastafari.
Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. San Diego, yeah. Come, come, come. I took a slip this morning of the international. It makes life feel so groovy on the international. Give me inspiration in music, man, the international. That is why I can't refuse it, man, the international. Me waiting, me love it, and me love it, man, the international. The span of my life is not above it, man, the international. Run up by England and you see it too, the international. Trinidad, Tobago, Montserrat, Antigua, Jamaica. What's that? Nothing given Jah. Jah. Emperor Jah. How you doing, San Diego? It's good for your meditation, man, the international. Keep up your vibration, man, the international. For it was way from creation to the international. It's good for each and every nation, man, the international. Damn it! Whoa, sense man come. Behold, I come quickly. Whoa, sense man come. Run, come, let us unite together. Whoa, sense man come. Run, come, make we try it. Whoa, sense man come. How you feeling, San Diego? Knows about it too, the international. Lawyers, my God, the international. It's upstate, they fight against it, man, the international. Still I just can't do without it, man, the international. Nothing given Jah.
Give thanks and praises in the house. Everyone here is sing and say. La 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 la. La 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 la. Jeez! Hey, 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 hey! How you doing? Rise up! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 means I love ya. Yes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 means I love ya. Yeah. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to own and judge. No, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to own judge. But when I was down and out, he was the one who held my out. His feet put his on my right, way down in distress. Even when my mother ran, my father forsake me too, he said, come on, son, come on. I'll take the arm, and that is why you hear me now. Oh, you're fire, you're fire, you're fire. Do. Hey. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 means I love ya to my heart and soul. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 means I love ya. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to shake up my locks. Not even among the judges. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to shake up my locks. Hi. How you doing? Hey. Yes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 means I love ya. Oh yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 means I love ya. I love you dearly. How you feeling, America? Cool runnings. No problem, Jamaica. Na 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 bidi bidi bidi. Do you remember Bob Marley? Do you remember Bob Marley? What a tribute I'm gonna do. write up for you a song of Bob Marley. Here I come for you and for everyone. Don't trust us, man. We are murderers today. Bang, 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 biddy, biddy. Bling, bang, boom. Bang, bang, biddy, biddy, biddy. Yeah, yeah. And you hear I song for you a song about money. Here I song for you and for everyone to sing. Come and to sing it up and here I song for you a song about money. Here I song for you and for everyone to sing. You used to sing, get up, stand up. No woman no cry. You know this your concrete jungle. Wipe the teardrops from your eyes. Breeze is blowing, the weather is sweet, but the emptiness deep inside brings so much trouble in the world. And you hear I song for you a song about Marley. Here I song for you and for everyone to sing. Come and to sing it up and here I song for you a song about Marley. And here I song for you and for everyone to sing. Aye. Celebration time. Come let us celebrate. We are together and we are alive. Give thanks, give thanks. He was the one who chant about not the dread. You know this a concrete jungle. Come make we chant down Babylon. And you hear I song for you a song about money. I sing it up and here I song for you and for everyone to sing. Here I song for you a song about money. Here I song for you and for everyone to sing. Them belly full but them hungry. Walk down 7th Street. Cold ground was my bed last night and we feel it in a talking blues. And you hear I song for you a song about money. And here I song for you and for everyone to sing. Come and sing it up and here I song for you a song about money. And here I song for you and for everyone to sing. Sister Rita. Wake up, rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up. Do ya deliver us here? Do ya do. Make a joyful noise unto Jah, Holy Land. Come before Rasta my Father with singing. Exalt your name, for this must be our food. For we were brought here in captivity, bound in Lincoln chains as we work as slaves. And they lashed us hard, a massacre to set us free. Let us behold the land where we belong. Fret not thyself because of evil doers, Rastaman, neither you be and all. For Jah himself shall set us free, free from all pain and misery. And we were brought here in captivity, bound in Lincoln behold the land where we belong. Let us behold the land where we belong. For I up to see your face. This is important. Do Jaja do deliver us here. One and all, great and small, oh Lord. The sick, lame, and the lazy, and the prisoners.
Rastafari, ever living, ever
Respect
faithful,
to you all.
ever sure, Selassie I the
Enough
first.
respect.
See.
Enough respect. We come to sound the alarm in the holy mountains. Adinia. What a bam bam baye. When the 2/7 class. What a bam bam baye. When the 2/7 class. My good old prophet Marcus Garvey, promise I say, St. Gregory Vigo and Kingston is gonna meet. And I can see with my own eyes, only a housing scheme that divides. What a bam bam baye, grab up when the 2/7 class. What a bam bam baye, when the 2/7 class, get 'em up. I take a ride sometimes on Vancouver, London, Bronx. And sometimes I ride on bus X82. So what? What a bam bam baye. When you 2/7 class, when man I go feel it. What a bam bam baye. When you 2/7 class. How you doing over there? Oh God, oh God. Look at the cotton tree out by very police station. See how beautiful that used to be. And it had been destroyed by lightning. Earthquakes and thunder, I say. What? What I live on Bamba, yeah. Brother, when the 2/7 class. Oh God, oh God. What I live on Bamba, yeah. When the 2/7 class. Keep on juggling. And are you feeling my way over here? Are you feeling my way over here? What about you up there? Dig it down for me, dig it down for me. Way down low. If you may, for God's sake, when you play that guitar a little special, you know, in a special way for me, for the people. Are you ready? Are you ready to rain? And how you doing? You see, we can be chant down a Babylon. And you can be chant down a Babylon. Yes, I can be chant down a Babylon. Hey! Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, let me see you put your hands together for the man on guitar, Swan. Every single one of you. Are you ready to rave? My God. And you see, speak to my soul, brother. Speak to my soul, brother. Different agony. How you doing? Oh God. Put it out. Put it out. Ladies and gentlemen, see you put your hands together for the man on keyboard. on. And you see, the reggae music function from the drum, and the bass. And when we hear the drum and the bass, then we ain't got no time to waste. Drum and bass! How you feeling? Run Babylon, Rastaman, Run Babylon. Hey, hear me, hey. One time more, ladies and gentlemen, let me see you put your hands together for Lion and Dean and drum and bass. Hey, hey. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. San Diego. San Diego. Yeah! Selassie, I love you. I love. Thank you very much. Are you enjoying yourselves? That's right. One more piece. Now, we are about to sing a song, which, if you listen carefully, you see, you can get some good understanding out of that, or standing, as I say. Now, segregation was a whole act of the past. Now, the world has come together. It's time to bury the old axe, which is called segregation, and come together. Okay? We're going to sing this one. We've been living too long in misery as we travel each day. Chinese man, black man, white man, Indians and Syrians. Come together. But we were made by one hand, created by one man. Don't you know it's true? We should live in unity. We should not live on want money, but we should give to each other courtesy as one brother. Oh yeah! Oh, we were made by one hand, created by one man. Don't you know my heart? Where is your love? While we were made by one hand, created by one man. Don't you know it's true? We should give agents the rights to say that we all live like cats and dogs, but we should be helpful to each other. Cause we are all sisters and brothers. But we were made by one hand, created
ever faithful.
Kings of kings of kings of kings and lords of lords. Lion! Hey!
Antonio. Nu dem.